Human Rights Education. CLJ2. Lecture 002A. Rights of Persons Under Custodial Investigation. Welcome back. Today we are going to discuss Republic Act No. 7438. This law is intended to protect the rights of persons who are arrested, detained, or under custodial investigation. Try your best to follow and read along. This will help you to have a better comprehension of the lecture. Let us start. Introduction. Brief overview of Republic Act No. 7438. Republic Act No. 7438 is a law in the Philippines that defines the rights of persons arrested, detained, or under custodial investigation. It also outlines the duties and responsibilities of the officers who conduct the arrest, detention, or investigation. The law aims to protect the rights of the accused and to prevent torture, coercion, or intimidation. It ensures that the person under investigation has the right to remain silent, to have competent and independent counsel, and to be informed of these rights in a language known and understood by them. The law also mandates that any extrajudicial confession made by a person arrested, detained, or under custodial investigation should be in writing and signed by such person in the presence of his counsel. Violations of the law by public officers are subject to penalties. This law is crucial in upholding the dignity of every human being and guaranteeing full respect for human rights. Importance of understanding the rights of persons arrested, detained, or under custodial investigation. Understanding the rights of persons arrested, detained, or under custodial investigation is crucial for several reasons. 1. Protection of individual rights. It ensures that the individual's rights are not violated and they are treated with dignity and respect, regardless of the accusations against them. 2. Prevention of abuse. It helps prevent potential abuses of power by law enforcement officials. It acts as a safeguard against torture, coercion, or intimidation. 3. Legal safeguard. If a person is aware of their rights, they can better protect themselves from potential legal pitfalls during the investigation process. 4. Fair trial. It contributes to the fairness of the trial process. If the rights of the accused are respected, it increases the chances of a fair and just trial. 5. Public trust. It helps build trust in the criminal justice system. When people know their rights and see them being respected, it can foster greater confidence in law enforcement and judicial processes. 6. Educational value. It promotes legal literacy among the public. An informed citizenry is crucial for the functioning of a democratic society. Remember, everyone has the right to be treated with dignity and fairness, and understanding these rights is the first step in ensuring that justice is served. The rights defined by the Act. 1. Right to remain silent and to have competent and independent counsel. Any person arrested, detained, or under custodial investigation has the right to choose not to make any statement or to answer any question being asked by the arresting, detaining, or investigating officer. They also have the right to have a competent and independent lawyer, preferably of their own choice, present at all times during the investigation. This right is more commonly known as the Miranda rights or the Miranda warning. 2. Right to be informed of these rights in a language known and understood by the person under arrest, detention, or custodial investigation must be informed of their rights in a language they understand. This is to ensure that they fully comprehend their rights during the investigation process. 3. Right to have a counsel present during the investigation. The person has the right to have a competent and independent lawyer, preferably of their own choice, present at all times during the investigation. This lawyer should be allowed to confer privately with the person under investigation. 4. Right to be visited by immediate family, medical doctors, religious ministers, or NGOs. The person under arrest, detention, or custodial investigation has the right to be visited by their immediate family members, medical doctors, religious ministers, or representatives from accredited national or international NGOs. This right ensures that the person under investigation is not isolated and can receive necessary support and assistance. These rights are crucial in ensuring that the rights of the person under investigation are upheld and that they are treated fairly and justly throughout the process. Duties of the arresting, detaining, and investigating officers. 1. Duty to inform the person of their rights, any public officer or employee, or anyone acting under his order or his place, who arrests, detains or investigates any person for the commission of an offense shall inform the latter, in a language known to and understood by him, of his rights to remain silent and to have competent and independent counsel, preferably of his own choice. This is to ensure that the person under investigation fully understands their rights during the process. 2. Duty to provide competent and independent counsel if the person cannot afford one. If a person under investigation cannot afford the services of their own counsel, the investigating officer has the duty to provide them with a competent and independent counsel. This provision ensures that the person's rights are protected throughout the investigation process. 3. Duty to ensure the custodial investigation report is understood and signed by the person. The law mandates that any extrajudicial confession made by a person arrested, detained, or under custodial investigation should be in writing and signed by such person in the presence of his counsel. Otherwise, such confession will be inadmissible as evidence in any proceeding. This is to ensure that the person under investigation fully understands the contents of the report and that they agree with it. These duties are crucial in ensuring that the rights of the person under investigation are upheld and that they are treated fairly and justly throughout the process. Penalties for violations of the Act. Under Republic Act No. 7438, any arresting public officer or employee, or any investigating officer, who fails to inform any person arrested, detained or under custodial investigation of his right to remain silent and to have competent and independent counsel preferably of his own choice, shall suffer a fine of 6,000 pesos, P6000.00, or a penalty of imprisonment of not less than 8 years but not more than 10 years, or both. This penalty is imposed to ensure that the rights of the person under investigation are upheld and that they are treated fairly and justly throughout the process. It also serves as a deterrent for public officers to violate the law. Case Study, UMDJ 5. The case of the Union of the Masses for Democracy and Justice, UMDJ 5, is a significant example of the violation of constitutional rights and statutory rights under Republic Act No. 7438. On May 22, 2006, several operatives from the Intelligence Service of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, ISAF, and the Criminal Investigation and Detection Group, CIDG, of the Philippine National Police arrested, detained, and investigated 5 officials and members of the UMDJ on purported rebellion charges. UMDJ is an organization of supporters of President Joseph Ejercito Estrada. It advocates social transformation and justice through reforms and other peaceful means. The facts and circumstances regarding the arrest, detention, and custodial investigation of the UMDJ-5 show that their constitutional rights and statutory rights under RA 7438 have been violated by the ISAF and CIDG. The specifics of these violations are not detailed in the available sources, but they likely involve the failure to inform the arrested individuals of their rights, to provide competent and independent counsel, and to ensure the custodial investigation report was understood and signed by the person, as stipulated by RA 7438. This case underscores the importance of upholding the rights of individuals under arrest, detention, or custodial investigation, and the penalties that public officers may face for violations of these rights. Under RA 7438, It also highlights the need for continuous vigilance and advocacy to ensure these rights are respected and protected. That concludes our lecture on the rights of a person under custodial investigation. Thank you for listening. I am Mr. Moslina. See you on the next lecture. Have a good day.